I'm getting ready to chug this entire juice box. You ready?
That's a good word.
Adjective. Purple. Just like grape.
Flavor. I'm gonna slap
Get the heck out of here, Aaron!
That was so big. All right. See ya. Bye-bye, Aaron.
Bye-bye. I'm almost
Here we
through,
are
but Isaac is
for
in my
Ride
way.
and Talk. Number 4, I believe. 4.
Practice tonight, buddy. It's good practice.
Oh yeah, you want your pepper
I'm feeling.
Alright. While he eats, I'm going to go over the results of the Super Bowl. We had the Los Angeles Rams versus the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bye.
Hold on.
Five.
I'm choking on a cracker.
L.
I'm choking on a cracker. I'm okay.
Imagine choking on a
Alright.
cracker.
Imagine. Alright. So we had the Los Angeles Rams versus the Cincinnati Bengals. With the final score being Rams
Hold the camera.
23
No.
to Bengals 20.
Yup.
It was a close game.
Close game. Not too bad of a game.
Halftime show was okay, I thought.
Isaac's great.
The commercials were bleh, I thought.
Not all of them are bad.
Not all of them, but why Barbie for a Rocket Mortgage commercial?
Isaac.
Yeah, that was okay. But anyway, Rams came out on top this year for the Super Bowl. The Bengals had a lead for a good portion of the game.
Yeah, 20-13, and then they just managed to bring it back
Yeah.
with a field goal and then a touchdown for the
But
Rams.
We kind of all knew this is gonna happen. You know, the Bengals in the Super Bowl, Burrow's first full season ever,
And Jamar Chase.
and Jamar Chase's first season. This is too good to be true. This team is. They gotta lose. If not, it's gonna be like Remember the Titans. It's gonna be like they did it all the. But anyway.
No. Flat.
So. Well, maybe not like Remember the Titans because they were good before that season. Never mind. That's not a good example. But that was a movie where but they were undefeated, so never mind. It's a good movie. Watch it. But anyway,
No, Brady.
so yeah, I was at SoFi Stadium, and yeah, The Rock was there. Rock did his when he, kind of like he used to talk in promos on WWF. WWE now, he's a long way away from that now. Only he'd be back. Finally, The Rock has come back.
Rusty, like a
Hopefully
car
the
that's been living
WrestleMania
in
this year.
for 11 years. I don't know.
There have been rumors about Aaron Donald retiring.
Yeah, I heard that. He could win the MVP. We have not, as the recording of this. It's Monday, February 14th. So we don't know who the MVP is yet.
Bowling is a game.
I don't know when they're going to announce it, but
Super Bowl MVP?
have they announced it yet?
Yeah, it's the receiver for the Rams.
Cup?
Cooper Cup?
Oh, I didn't know
Shocker.
they announced it. Never
I
mind.
knew
Cooper
it.
Cup won the MVP.
Cooper Cup, I knew it.
Oh, yeah, you're so bored.
Well, I really didn't know who was going to win it. I didn't have my eyes on the game the whole time. We were gonna go down at halftime, and I was there with some friends. We were gonna go downstairs and do some stuff during halftime. Play with the football, play catch inside, or we were trying to play a game inside too, but and I lost the game. And but anyway, so I missed some of the game, missed some of the third quarter, missed some of the second quarter. But I had fun down there.
Coming down the stretch, it's where you really earned the MVP because he caught the winning touchdown.
Yeah.
And then on that drive, I think he had 3 catches. And then I kind of felt as the game was moving, I thought, well, Cup probably win the MVP, but it could have been Stafford, it could have been Donald. Donald made a great defensive plays.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you really think about it, who was the most valuable for the Rams?
Probably Cup.
Cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Beckham went down and they didn't have nobody.
Yeah.
And he came up with the big plays.
And if you think about a season, really, who should be the comeback of the year within a season?
Wait, when-
Like
when did
a
he
comeback
do it
inside
all?
this season.
For developing
Odell
your
Beckham
band.
Jr. started out with the
Oh,
Browns,
you're eating
stunk
them.
at the beginning, and then he completely turned his season around after he got kicked off the team. Went to the Rams, and now he's in the Super Bowl. He's got a Super Bowl ring. The Browns couldn't give him that.
They could have. They could have. I don't know why you're saying they can't.
Browns
Yeah,
were banged up.
everyone was injured.
Oh wait.
But yeah, you know, it worked
Maybe
out.
next
I think
season.
it worked out for the Browns.
Wouldn't get my
But
hopes
probably
up.
not.
In the
No.
long haul.
Cannot connect it. Alright.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna move up there. Make it easier.
There's
I'll be alright. I can make it.
here. Hold on.
Don't stop it. Sorry. Okay.
All right. From here now
So, Josh, what are your thoughts
on what?
on the sword night?
Overall, I thought it was good. Last stuff I didn't really care for. The halftime show, I didn't really care. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was like horrible. Like, oh my gosh, this should have never happened. It was okay. Had a couple of my dad's favorite singers in there, or well, used to before he got saved. He liked Eminem, and I think he liked Snoop Dogg. I don't know about Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, or
Eminem was in it?
Eminem was in it.
How old is Eminem?
I don't know.
He's probably really old.
Yeah.
We'll look it up later.
Anyway,
I got a picture with him one time. You know that?
Twinkie.
Wax museum.
he's 49,
How old Snoop Dogg?
50.
Getting up there. Not too much though. That's not that old.
Yeah. Anyway, the commercials. I didn't really care for the commercials.
Yeah.
They were
people always
okay,
talk
but
about
like
commercials.
everything seemed to be about a stupid electric car,
That's the thing.
which
All
I
the
don't
commercials-
trust.
That's all the commercials now.
I don't really
Electric
trust.
cars and cryptocurrency is all they even advertise.
And then there
And
was this one for
social
Rocket
distancing.
Mortgage with Barbie and her dream house.
Yeah.
That was the dumbest one I saw out of the whole thing.
I saw one electric car and it was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Potato.
He's getting old.
Then
You look old.
and during this Super Bowl, we officially now have a new sacked, the most times in a Super Bowl quarterback, that being the Bengals,
Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
He beat. Yeah, towards the end of the game, he was tied with Roger Staubach from the Cowboys for the most sacks in a Super Bowl, but he passed him up. What is it, 9 or 10? Something like
9 or 10, yeah.
that. Sacks. That's a lot of
The
sacks.
old record used to be 7.
Yeah,
that
7.
Was, that was
He had him tied by like the third quarter.
Then he got sacked a couple more times. And he said, and I saw, if this is accurate, we saw this on the internet, it said that Burrow, this season alone, season and postseason, has had the most sacks with a quarterback in 1 year. He's in third place for that of all time. So that's a lot of sacks. But they made it to the Super Bowl. Jamar Chase had the most drops. He made it to the Super Bowl.
No.
They were a good team this year. Surprise. Ultimate underdogs. Great run
And-
for him. So close. If only that would have been the greatest. That would have been great. The NFL honors.
I think so.
Or is that something different? I don't know. But anyway, MVP. It was down to the wire. Was Cooper Kupp, who won the MVP for the Super Bowl, which we all thought probably would happen. Tom Brady, who announced
Yeah,
his
NFL
retirement.
honors.
Tom Brady, who announced his retirement, and Rodgers, who did not,
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron.
and he won.
He's a merman.
Rodgers won the MVP. He deserved
For
it,
second consecutive season.
but he can't get that Super Bowl. Could we see him jump to a different team next year?
Possibly.
I think it could
It's
happen.
rumored.
Talk of Buccaneers. I'd root
The
for him.
ESPN has it listed as to the surprise of no one. Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers won his 4th MVP award, his 2nd in a row. 13-4 record this season.
No.
But what happened? What happened?
No, wait, hold on.
Their first
The
game.
49ers happened.
Stinkfest. 13-10, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Come on.
Their defense killed them, and so did their
They're
offense.
cracking under pressure. They're such a good team. So,
Just like the fans.
we had some technical difficulties. We had to switch, but not a bad Super Bowl this year. Glad the Chiefs weren't in it. Glad the Pittsburgh wasn't in it. The Eagles, the Commanders, who would have still been the football team. Giants, all the Cowboys.
I'm at least glad they finally changed their name.
Yeah, that was last week. I said, what was I going to mention? It was already mentioned. Washington Commanders. Washington football team. They've been that for the past 2 seasons since canceling their name, the Redskins. They have officially chosen a name and added a third jersey. Black. So they got like a, what would that be? Like a, what color is that? Like a burgundy?
I have no idea.
Some sort of red. I don't even know burgundy. I don't know. I might be saying that wrong. But it's some kind of red, then like a gold, yellow, a white is the other jersey, and now they've got black with this. There you go. There's your 3 jerseys. So new name, Washington Commanders. It's just okay. It's better than.
I managed to figure out how to make that all of us.
All right. So, and then there were a couple other awards. I can't remember them all. Defensive Player of the Year was TJ Watt. Offensive Player of the Year was.
Here's some green excuses to let you stay up at your bedtime.
What?
Who's the
Here's
offensive
some
player?
green excuses.
Rookie was Jamar Chase.
Rookie was Jamar Chase. Defense, Micah Parsons from the Cowboys. They did have a solid defense this year. Couldn't get all the way to the Super Bowl though. I can't remember. Comeback of the year, Joe Burrow from last year's injury. Took his team all the way to the Super Bowl. Cooper Kupp
won offensive player. Should have figured.
And then the man of the year, which I saw last night, was one of the guys on the Rams who is the, I believe,
Andrew Whitworth.
Yeah, I think he's like the third.
He's
oldest.
Now he is officially the oldest.
The oldest.
Tom Brady retiring.
Yeah, he is. So he's older than Brady.
That
That guy,
Whitworth, Andrew Whitworth for the Rams. He is now the oldest in the NFL.
Yeah.
Since Brady left, Tom Brady.
And he is the third oldest to be in a Super Bowl. Brady is 1, Rice was 2, and then he is 3.
There's nothing else to do.
So yeah, currently now he would be the oldest.
Grandpa Micah went to bed.
Not counting kickers, I don't think. They weren't counting kickers.
Shaking outside.
But speaking of good kickers, the McPherson, is that his name for the Bengals? He's a pretty good kicker. Evan McPherson. He's a pretty good kicker.
I saw a thing the other
Did you
day
see that
about
video of him kicking that?
Share it.
You saw a video of him kicking the. He had a Gatorade bottle on top of like a rafter of a building, and it was taped down, and the cap was just a little loose, and he kicked the ball, and it went right past it, didn't even bump it, and it loosened the cap, and the cap went off.
No,
Like,
I didn't see
I know
that,
it's
but I
taped
saw a
down.
video of
Josh.
who was it? Joe Burrow. He was talking to a press conference,
Did you see his suit?
and yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was
Into the Super
weird.
Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, against the Chiefs or no, the Titans. Apparently, Evan McPherson comes in and he's very confident. He says, before he even went for the kick, he said, "We're going to the AFC Championship." So he was clearly confident he was going to make it.
Josh.
Yeah. So
What?
yeah, he's a pretty good
Read
kicker.
this Mad Lib.
Here.
All right.
No.
So now let's move over. Since our time is almost up, let's move over to wrestling news.
Oh.
That's fine.
WWE Elimination Chamber, I believe, is this Saturday. It's in Saudi Arabia, so it's going to be at like
Come
noon.
back here.
I will in a minute.
It's going to be at like noon since it's in Saudi Arabia. I got a list of the matches, but I'll say some I know right off the bat. Elimination Chamber match. Bobby Lashley defending the WWE title against Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, AJ Styles, now he's not Matt Riddle anymore. Riddle, and Austin Theory. So what are your thoughts on this? Hold this for a second.
So I want Bobby Lashley to win. Why? Because I don't want to see any other person with that title. Brock Lesnar's already in WrestleMania, so I don't even know why he has to.
Yeah, why? They're putting him in too many matches. He did drop his world title, but they're just setting it up so he can take on Reigns. Could Brock win
Probably.
and face Reigns title for title?
I just took $1 million.
Winner gets both belts? Who knows? We got some other matches. Becky Lynch will be taking on Lita, who who's in the Royal Rumble. She has not wrestled for quite some time. Attitude Era, women's superstar. They'll be fighting for the title. Just heard this last night. Goldberg, Oldberg, as we call him,
Affectionately.
yeah, his time is up, but he's back. He's taking on Roman Reigns. Supposed to happen at last year's WrestleMania. Roman Reigns, however, stepped out of the scene because of COVID, since he was at more risk. And then there's also an Elimination Chamber for the women. Number 1 contendership for their title at WrestleMania. And also a match.
Who's in that
Drew
one?
McIntyre, one more match that I know of. There might be more. Drew McIntyre and Madcap Moss. Come on. That is
Madcap
just...
Moss is gonna get
What the heck?
destroyed.
In Saudi Arabia, it's supposed to be bigger matches. On pay-per-view, Madcap Moss versus Drew McIntyre. This makes me sick to my stomach. So enjoy Elimination Chamber.
Josh.
Have a good day.
I think your rides are waiting.
Next week, we will discuss AEW Revolution rumors, as well as
You gotta read it.
WrestleMania 38 rumors as well. Maybe some more pop up. That's all for now. I got a paper.
My schlong.
See you next week.